right outside the Four Seasons Hotel in Toronto. We are about to speak with the recently crowned Miss World Canada, Camille Munro. Now, the interesting thing about Camille is that she's the first woman to be crowned this from Saskatchewan in 50 years. We talked to her about how the competition was for her plans for competing in Miss World in September, and what life is like when the crown comes off. I want you to tell me how it's been for you since you finished the competition in your own, just personal life, how the effect has been.
Well, I think with any major change like this in someone's life, you're going to have to anticipate some changes in your personal life. For me, I've had to make some sacrifices, of course, and kind of shift where my responsibilities lie, and it hasn't been a negative change, it's been very positive, but you've become a lot more busy, so less free time with friends and family, but you still try to make time with them, but just a little bit less, and I think it's about finding a balance too.
What do you think was the biggest challenge for you in those 9 days?
The biggest challenge would just be to stay upbeat and to stay positive throughout the 9 days. You get very tired of doing rehearsals and interviews and always being on your game for that amount of time straight. But yeah, that would probably be the biggest challenge.
What are your hopes, like now that you actually you've done the competition? What's it looking like for the future?
So I'm actually getting ready to go to the Miss World competition, which is the final stage of the competing aspect of it. And so that's going to be taking place in Jakarta, Indonesia.
Oh, wow.
And that's in September, so it's coming up fairly quickly here. So that's basically what I've been focusing on so far, but I've also been trying to continue to work with my charity that I support, which is Dress for Success Regina, the Regina chapter, although there is chapters all around Canada and the world actually.
What was the first thing that you did after you were actually crowned?
Well, I went back to my hometown, which is in Regina, Saskatchewan, and I had a few interviews, and then I just, I got all my friends and family together, and we just celebrated. It was a time to recognize that I had done so much hard work leading up to that point. So as opposed to just jumping right into it, I said, you know what, let's take a step back and let's just celebrate in this amazing accomplishment while I can. For me, the crown represents more than just a sparkly tiara on your head. That's what people see. But I think it's important to realize that it signifies more of an importance. You're now a person who is representing Canada on a world stage. For an entire year, you are Miss World Canada. So you represent beauty with a purpose. You represent someone who is a humanitarian, and you're philanthropic. And for me, that means being of service to my community. So spending more time when I have the time with my community and with my charity and with other charities, and just getting involved with people out in the community, getting them engaged in what you're doing, because it's not just a crown for you, it's a crown for where you come from and for your country. And for me, that means a lot.
Serious question though. Okay. When you take the crown off and put it on, do you find that there's an alter ego going on?
No.
No? No one's ever told you that?
No one's ever told me that.
Are you the same person if you put the sash on, away and put the crown away?
I hope so. Yeah. But that's it's a very good point. You have to be.
Well,
you have to be genuine. Yeah.
So.
Well, I might not wear my crown and sash in sweats. Let's just say that. But.
But you want to.
But I want to. That would be wonderful.
Yeah, that would be.
That'd be great. Way more comfortable.
Yeah. Thank you for your time, and good luck with the event in September.
Well, thank you guys very much. It's been a pleasure being here.